Hey y'all, welcome back to Alot and Honeycomb Homestead. As you can see, I am working. I have gotten those mothballs out of the way. So glad that I did that. And we had a good harsh rain, but it's supposed to rain again tonight. And I just want to turn you around so you can see what's going on over here in the front part of the beds of the front yard. Still got a little struggle going on. Ooh, something just flew in my eye. But I think it's gonna make it. So I'm gonna turn you around so you can see what's going on. So as you can see here, the white things are the mothballs. I didn't have to worry about that cat for a few days, and I'm so glad. So the cucumbers is shooting up, as you can see. I'm so happy and pleased about that. This one is looking kind of sad, but I think it might perk up. It's still kind of struggling a little bit, but I think it's gonna make it. I'm gonna kind of nurse that one, have it pick back up. And then I also got these over here. I'm gonna work with them as well. But other than that, I think we got a good growth system coming up over here and over here. Gonna have to work with these two. Okay, and then over here, you know, we had the squash thing going on. I'm gonna have to water this. You see, all the sun is over here. Squash and zucchini and all that. I want to get that over here. I got them going. And then I found out there was a bunch of ants off in here. So I'm gonna put some boiling hot water in here and refresh that soil, because it is still some good soil. But I'm going to scald it with some hot water. And over here, as you can see, the potatoes are looking great, fabulous. And I'm very proud of that. I think we're gonna have a lot of potatoes, y'all. And they look good over here. Okay, so as you know, from the other video that I've had up, I found some more grow space. If you have been on my channel looking and everything, you know I've had that little greenhouse. It lasted. I was happy with it. It did what it did need to do to serve its perfect purpose, until I'm able to get the one that I really, really want and the one that I really want to build, and that won't be until I get up there on the homestead. So in the meantime, this is what I've been working on. Been trying to get some more grow space because I got a lot of food and all that good jazz. And I think that this is perfect for where it's at. This is the other part of my porch area. And it gets good sunlight over here for the vegetables that I'm putting in. And I just want to show y'all what I accomplished the past 2 or 3 days, okay? And the rain is still coming, so this is a good spot for it, from where the greenhouse used to be. So as you can see, I got this frame over here and everything, so I'm gonna turn y'all around so you can see what's going on. So as y'all know, y'all remember I had this little shelf here, so I was able to put those baskets and stuff on here. I cleared off that tacky greenhouse cover and tossed that. So I got my baskets sitting up here on the shelf. I'm able to put my little pots and whatnot up here when needed, and that's out of the way. I also have over here the baskets in case I need some more growing space. I've got these baskets here that the neighbor was tossing out, and I collected them, and that will work wonders for what I need to use to grow in the future. And also this right here, I had for the past 3 years. It's got compost in it. I've been turning it and everything, and I had the same at the top. And as you know, I've been using my compost, and it was filled up to the rim as well too. So I have been using that, and the one on the bottom as well, to build my little beds up over here. So I'm grateful that I was able to have the compost that I was able to store with scraps and everything over time since I've been gardening. And here, as y'all know, my neighbor was throwing this away, and I said, just can't throw it away. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. I thought it was cute. It makes a good little piece over here. Over here, I got my raspberries. They're doing really good, y'all. If you look at that video, you can see how I planted that, and that's the raspberries. And I'm gonna take you on around. The grapes are doing well too. So now I'm gonna step back so that way you can see what I have planted, what I have put in here, and I just love it, y'all, and I hope you do too. Okay, y'all, so here is the finished product, the overall look. Over here, the tomatoes, I said I was able to save. They're right here, y'all, along with the ones I got out there. I was able to save those tomatoes, the Romas, the big beefsteak, you know, the salsa ones, what is it? The starts with a C. I got it. I got it written down in my book, so I'll let you know what that is. Yeah, I got those. I was able to save them. This one's still kind of looking puny, but we're gonna keep working with it. We're gonna keep working with it, and I came too far. But anyway, I was able to save the ones out of all those tomatoes, and I'm just grateful that I was able to save them. So there they are, y'all. Here are the tomatoes in its cages. I took these that was over there, took them old ones out because I knew they weren't going to make it, and just went on and just put the ones they were in. It's been past and it's been overdue, so I just didn't want them to suffer no more. So I went on and just put them in the grow bags and call it the day. So here is the surprise. Here are the tomatoes. Okay, and next to that, I got some bell peppers, y'all. Some beautiful bell peppers. I have the green and the red bell peppers in these. As I saw before, it was the grapes. Here I got my beauty zucchini and the black beauties. And they're right here. They're doing wonderful. I'm going to take you on around there. They're doing good as well. The raspberries. Okay, turn around behind me. I have the squash, the yellow squash. Very grateful for that. We had a good rain, so I hope that they don't get too hot where they burn up. But yes, those are the zucchinis. Here are some more bell peppers, the green that I had in the shop as well, the honeycomb, and they were thriving too. I was able to save these bell peppers. I have a few that are small like they were with the tomatoes. Maybe they will work it out, but I was able to, these were the ones that were really, really healthy, and I'm very grateful for them. These are the California Wonders, and they're the green ones. I had, you know, a variety of all of them with all the different colors and all that, but I'm not going to complain. I'm very grateful for this. Like I said, if I want some other colors, I'll hit the flea market when they come, and the market when they start getting busy. But in the meantime, I'm just grateful that I was able to save the ones I have. So these are also California Wonders, except for that one. That was the only red one that survived. This is green, and this is green. These all right here are green and everything. So those are the California Wonders. So this is the overall look. I'm going to show you in a different angle from over here so you can see over this way. And here we go. Now you can see how it looks from the garden bed area as well. Now these right here, I will be putting stuff in these and have more growing things. Either that, I want to get some more ginger and stuff. I might put some more of those onions in here, you know what I'm saying, because I still got a lot of onions, and there's nothing more than just growing more onions. Y'all know I love my onions, but yeah, that's what it looks like from that angle. So while we're over here in the garden area, I want to show you that this is the cucumbers. I still got some. I got two varieties. Remember I was telling you I had planted some on the other side, and I planted some on this side, so I can have the good pickling kind, and the longer kind, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's the same thing that's going on over there as well, so that way they can climb. Over here I have some squash and some zucchini. As you can see, that they're kind of having a hard time, but that's fine. I'm okay with it because I have some more right there on that back porch. If I want to grow some more, I will, but if not, that's fine because I got other stuff I can put down, because I'm still waiting on some of that stuff over here. I still have some pak choi Swiss chard. I have some, rosemary. I still have some lavender and all that stuff that are still coming up in these containers over here. But I have me some mint. I even planted me some more flowers. And as you can see, I have some more stuff coming here. In the middle of the bed, you can't see it, but hopefully those deal will make it in the middle of the bed. But I still got stuff to put down in these beds, so it's far from being finished, but halfway in a way that's working in my favor. And over here, as you can see, the peas are doing good. It's time for me to harvest some more peas. As you can see, I got one there. I have one right here. And yeah, and some over on these leaves here too, and on over. I thought about putting some more peas in. I have some more seeds, so probably throw them down too. But I got some more peas, and there's still some growing and thriving that I got to harvest. And I'm just so grateful that we got food. That's what matters. Okay? Got some progress. Over here in the tool tower, I said tool tower because I had someone, a subscriber, that looked at the video when I was planting the beans and said, that is a tool tower. How cool. And I said, ooh, I'm going to say that in the next video. And I'm not going to take the credit from her. I want to thank you because I thought that was a cool name for it. A tool tower. But yeah, I got my beans off in here. They're looking good. They're looking lovely. They're thriving. And I'm very happy with them. They're steady popping up. As you can see, they're over here as well and on down there. But we're going to walk down there so you won't miss that. So you can see that they're doing pretty good over here as well. Behind it, I have my garlic. They're looking good. It's time for that haircut. I told you I was going to come back to it. It's that time, y'all. It's that time. And I also got some onion tops over here and some right here that I need to harvest. Some right here. The onions, I see them popping up. They're looking kind of good over here. And also I got these as well, and they're doing the same as well. In these bags, I have my other tomatoes that I was able to save as well when I was saying earlier. And I'm grateful that I was able to save these particular tomatoes. I was able to save them. I'm not complaining, but I'm very grateful that I was able to get them. So they're in every little corner of the garden bed. And also, I just want to let y'all know, if you go way back in my videos, I was doing an experiment trying to see if I can grow me a fruit tree. And this tree right here is the Granny Smith apple tree. I'm getting ready to put her in another pot. But y'all, you can grow an apple tree from seed. You just have to have the patience that I did. And I got to bring my lemon ones out here so you can see the lemon trees that I did the same way. So that is the Granny Smith apple. Behind me, I have my corn that I grew also in these containers right here. And I had 4 of them. And I'm very grateful for that. So here's one, here's the other, here's the other stalk, and there it is. If you looked on some of my videos, you can see I had my first mail call, and I had some asparagus that came from Renee's garden, and she surprised me with that mail call. And I just want to give a shout out to Renee. Thank you, Renee. And yes, the asparagus is doing pretty good. And there is the asparagus. And they're the climbing kind, so that way you won't have to worry about waiting a few years for it to grow and have to eat it and stuff like that. So I was really grateful to Renee. Thank you very much, Renee, on that. As we go into the salad garden, I still have some zucchini here, and also I have some black beauties over here. It is hot today, but I do not want to get these leaves wet because it's going to rain. And if I do it too early as far as watering, it will burn this. So I do not want to, watering. I usually water in the evenings when it's done cooled off and everything, and I'll do that too. And speaking of mothballs, like I said earlier, I got to throw some off in here so that way I can save them. So these were the tires that was over here in the salad bar, the two. And I'm just waiting to get my peppers up out of there so I can put them on the opposite side, maybe. So as I'm in my garden and everything, there's other little things that I have put in here in the cinder blocks that I thought about growing. Like I said, I have put flowers and stuff in there, so I'm just waiting for them to shoot up and show out a little bit. But this right here, I thought about putting some drainage hose off in this and putting some nice flowers in that maybe, or some more herbs. Over here, I do have another herb that I had started growing around the first of the year, and that was my thyme right here. So that's looking good as well too. I was able to get that in. As I walk over here, I'm going to show you, because I didn't forget, that you remember when I transported some of those Russian kales from on the other side of the garden? Well, this is what it's looking like, y'all. They look really cute. And the lavender, I'm waiting on the lavender. I see little sprouts and stuff, but we're waiting on that. Here is the cilantro. It's trying to show, as you can see. But I'm not rushing it. Down here, I don't have anything because I was scared that something might go down there and eat it, and so I just didn't want to chance that. Over here, the beans are looking good as well over here too, and I'm super excited to see what that's going to look like as it's growing. So, if you want to see more, I'm getting ready to walk you over to the other side of the garden. Are you enjoying this garden tour? Have any questions or anything? Your girl put a lot of work in here. She put a lot of work in it. So I'm going to show you what this onion and garlic is looking like over here. I know they need a haircut over here as well too. So take a look at this. So as you can see, the onions are really, really thriving over here. As you can see, in the swimming pool. I got this tool over here so Hickle and Jekyll can't get off in here. I got my rosemary, my lettuce and stuff. They're starting to show a little bit, as you can see. And the rosemary, they're trying to show right here as well too. And I got this tool over here because these are where the squirrels be hanging out. They hang out over here, y'all. So I got to keep this tool over here covered with these vegetables, okay? And this is the roots that I had showed you from what my neighbor gave me that was in that glass in that video, and I put in here. That's these. These are the green onions, the stalks of those scallions, and I got to harvest them as well too, y'all. They just are thriving. And then from the other video that I was telling you about, that my mom had brought all that garlic, and I done made all that powder and stuff, the seasoning. This is that garlic. I put it in here, and by the time the fall rolled around here, they would have been flowered, and the garlic has been getting big. They'll spread, and they're all coming up, as you can see. And I'm very grateful for that. So, y'all, if y'all enjoyed what you seen today and everything, give it a thumbs up. I'm steady growing, steady finding stuff to put in. Got plenty more seeds. Spring ain't over yet. Summer's not even here yet. So you already know there's going to be more food putting down in here. So until then, y'all come back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.